Hey guys, it's Not Lammers here, and today we're going to be doing some Speedroid test hands. So this is going to be like test hands and combos, stuff you can do with the cards in your hand. So I've already got the deck shuffled up. I'm going to draw the top 5 and we're going to see what we get off there. So Psychic Tracker, which is always good. Speed Recovery, this is good if we can get a level 3. Horse, this is also good if we get a dice. The Wind Witch, this ain't looking good. Okay, so we got Den. So this effectively just turned on the entire hand. This is pretty dope. Okay, we should be able to do some pretty good stuff here. And I think, okay, so we're gonna go normal horse, and then horse is going to special summon the Die. And then that will trigger track, well, it's not gonna trigger tracker, but it's gonna let us special summon the tracker in defense mode. So I think here we really have 2 different paths. We can make Kendama, we can make the we have speed recovery, so we can make a 2800 Kendama and Great Fly if we want to. So like you could tune these guys, but I think we can do something else because to make the Great Fly you just link these two. To make Great Fly you'd use speed recovery to bring this guy not to bring this guy back out, and then you'd sync him with tracker to make Kendama. But I think we can do something else here. So we're gonna take these two and we're gonna turn them into the dinosaur, the Reproductus. Reproductus will then turn Psychic Tracker into a dinosaur, and then we should make Summon Sorceress. Oops, hit the camera a little bit. So then we have Summon Sorceress. We're not gonna activate anything from the Summon Sorceress, and then we're going to play the Speed Recovery to get out let's get out Horse Stilts. And then we'll activate Summon Sorceress. Oh, can't see Horse Stilts. You know what, we'll put Summon, no, whatever. Then we'll activate Summon Sorceress. I'll try to keep Horse Stilts in frame. We'll activate Summon Sorceress to target Horse Stilts and special a machine from the deck with its effects negated. And we should, Tectomberg tributes as cost, right? Yeah, so we'll special summon Tectomberg and activate his effect. And even though his effect is negated, it says because he tributes his cost, you can still tribute to activate, and then his effect will still resolve because he's no longer on field. So his effect is no longer negated. And we'll use his effect to special summon Dice. And then Dice's effect will target the horse to make horse a level 6. We will then Synchro for 7. And that will be Clear Wing. And then we can activate Die from Grave to banish and special the Red-Eyed. And we can sync the Red-Eyed with the Clear Wing for, I dropped him, for Crystal Wing. And there we go, and we still have a card in hand. So this will set up for like next turn, you know, get the Wind Witch. But yeah, so we got Summon Sorceress and we got Crystal Wing. This is a pretty dope board. I'm liking these Psychic guys. These are dope. So there's that'll be our first test hand. And so now we're gonna shuffle up the deck. Let's get the dinosaur out of the graveyard. All right. Get that. You know what, we'll even get Mio over here to shuffle the deck. Mio! You know I can't do a test hands video without you.
I know, but every time you ask me to shuffle your deck, you always end up bricking really hard.
Well, Speedroids like you more than they like me.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm gonna cut this, and you're gonna brick because they don't like you.
Oh, they gave me a pretty good hand. I made Summon Sorceress Crystal Wing.
That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Alright, let's see what we got. We got Speed Recovery.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's like the best Monster Reborn ever. Tectomberg, that's pretty good. Return of the Dragon Lords. Can we get another guy? No!
I told you.
What about going second? Would we get it? Oh no! Alright. Oh, that was pretty bad.
Here, I'll do a basic cut this time.
Okay. All right. Then I'll shuffle and then you can cut it.
All right. Because I did a shuffle cut
there you
last
go.
time, so now I'll just cut. There you go.
There we go. Tectomberg. Terratop. Hey, we're winning. We got Terratop. Oh my god. That's pretty dope. Okay, so we got a pretty insane hand here.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's get these guys out of the way. So now what it comes down to is what do we search off Terratop? And I think I know what I'm gonna get. So we're gonna special summon the Terratop to start. Terratop's effect will activate to add us a Speedroid from deck. The Speedroid we're going to get is... we could either grab Denko or we could grab Yo-Yo. And for this one, I'm gonna go with Yo-Yo. Then we will special summon Tectomberg. And we should special summon this. So I'm gonna zoom out just a touch. There we go. Okay, so now you can see the whole field. So we should special summon this, which I have to put it, I have some boxes going on, sorry. Let's see if we can, there we go, that's a little bit better. There we go, that's a bit better. All right, so we're gonna special summon the Wind Witch over there. And we'll special summon it right here. And then we could link these and we could make Summon Sorceress and some other stuff, but what we're actually gonna do is, because we do need a tuner, we should get another tuner at some point. So I'm thinking we tribute the Tectomberg for the dice. Link dice and Terratop. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna tribute this for dice. I know what I'm doing now. Everything came together in my head. It probably came together for you because I was like sounding it out. So we'll summon dice. No, we don't have to use dice's effect right now. We will link dice and Terratop for Great Fly this time. Actually, we'll make Great Fly here. We will normal summon the double Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo's effect will activate to bring out Dice. Dice's effect will activate to make Yo-Yo a 6. We will sync for 7. For who else but Clearwing. And then sync for 8. And make an unkillable Crystal Wing that is 35. We will set the Called by the Grave if we didn't activate it, and we could potentially set the limit removal. If we had Cleafort Genius, we could set the limit removal for Cleafort Genius. Or if we made Chanbara or Kendama, we could set the limit removal. This doesn't really help us too much, but the Called by the Grave, if we didn't get it, we'll set it, and that's tic-tac-toe right there. We'll win. So, that's a pretty decent board. But of course, you know that had Terratop with it. But I think you can achieve a similar thing if you didn't have Terratop. Actually, no, I don't think you could, because you kind of need you needed the Yo-Yo for that one. All right, and let's see if we can get another good test hand going. But yeah, this deck is it's all right. Hopefully, the goal is for the Psychic monsters to help a lot, and with the Summon Sorceress play, they definitely helped. Alright, so let's draw. Dice, Tracker, Wind Witch, so if we go with the Wind Witch, we can get the Tracker. Den, so if we go with the Den, we can get the Tracker. And Monster Reborn. You know what? Let's not use the Wind Witch and see where that takes us, because the obvious play is the Wind Witch with the Tracker and to do other stuff like that, but she'll lock us out of Summon Sorceress plays and we'll basically have to make Crystal Wing. So let's take this card out of the equation and let's try it with just these 4 cards. We'll do that. So let's go normal the Den, special the Tracker. We'll link these 2 into the Dinosaur. Let's activate Monster Reborn for the, I guess it doesn't really matter. which one you get here, but I'm gonna go with the Den. And then we'll turn Den into a dinosaur and link them away for Summon Sorceress. No effect on the Summon Sorceress. We will activate Den from the graveyard to banish himself, to special summon the dice here. No effect on the dice. Then we'll activate Summon Sorceress, target dice, and we'll get one of the level 4s, and I think the 4 we'll want will be Horse, just because then the next turn we can use a Foolish Burial effect with the Horse. And then we'll sync for 5. And that will be Chanbara, if I can find him. He's not over here. There he is. Chanbara. There we go. So that's pretty okay. And then, you know, if our board does get destroyed, not only do we get Den back to our hand, we will have a Winwitch in our hand as well for next turn in case, if we don't get OTK'd. But, you know, this is just kind of, Speedroids don't make big explosive plays currently. All right, so that was pretty all right. That was pretty okay. And let's try another one. And we'll make this other one like our last one. Why not? So we've been doing pretty okay. It's been doing pretty all right. So I guess when we see the psychic monster along with a, we haven't seen Wielder yet. We've seen Tracker a couple times, but that makes sense because, you know, we're only playing 4 of them. I guess hopefully once we get Marble Machine, I'm actually gonna cut the Winwitches from the entire deck, and I'll hopefully just have like Wielders and Trackers and stuff like that to bolster the strat. This is an awful hand. That's just not gonna work out. But yeah, the plan for the Speedroids, before I shuffle everything back, the plan for Speedroids is once Marble Machine comes out, I'll just be playing, I won't be playing the Winwitches except for the level 1 tuner, and I'll be playing 2 Tracker and potentially 2 Wielder. I think that would be a good ratio. All right, here we go. Dice, Blast Spell, oof, Strike, Den. All right, okay, so we got something. It's just, how do we get 2 wins on the field to do something? I don't think we actually can. One of the things I used to do in Speedroids was I used to run Spellbook of Knowledge. So what you would do, because what you could do was you would, and I used to do this in Invoked Winwitch as well, because they also ran Spellbook of Knowledge. You could normal summon this, special add the level 3 to from your deck to your hand, and then so this would be off the field because you spellbooked it. You got to draw 2, and then you would special summon the level 3. And this only worked when you drew both of them. That's why I'm saying this. You would special summon the level 3, special summon the second copy from the deck, and then you would special summon. You couldn't use her effect again, but you didn't need to because you already had this, so you'd special summon this from your hand. And that's how you would do it with Spellbook of Knowledge. But we don't have Spellbook of Knowledge, and we don't really have anything here. We could search the Winwitch, set the strike, and then pass. Really, realistically. All right, so the reason the last, it seems kind of cut for a minute is because I had to, I kind of messed up a lot. And I just like paused awkwardly because I didn't know what I was doing. And so sorry Mio for that awful edit. So here will be the final test hand, and we have Die and Psychic Tracker, which, you know, can make a 2600 Kendama. But we also have Speed Recovery, and so what we're actually going to do is we're going to go with the Winwitch route. We're actually going to set Die completely off the side, and we're going to special summon the Winwitch and just go with that. So we're going to special summon the Winwitch, special the other one. We're going to add that to our hand in just a second. Where's the other one? There she is. So we'll special the other one, and then we'll add this to our hand. Oh no, there we go. And then we'll special this first because we have to have no non-win monsters, and then we'll special summon Psychic Tracker. So, and then I want to say that we would go into the Winwich Synchro first, because then we'll just use this, but we're not. I guess you could and then leave this on the field, but realistically you'd want to try to leave this one on the field, and you really can't. I guess you could make 7 right there into the other one, but then you have a level 4 tuner with a level 7, so no point to. So we're going to sync these two together for the Winwich. I guess you could summon, oh no, Tracker summons in defense mode. I was like, Tracker would be pretty nice to have in attack mode. He'd be right there, he's a 1600. And then, but no, I guess if you really want to, you can just leave her there in defense mode, because that's how you want a special summoner. Sync this with Tracker to give yourself a big Winwich. And then sync these two for the Crystal Wing. I just dropped. Sync those for Crystal Wing, and then, you know, you have Strike and Speed Recovery. There's no level 7 Speedroid, which really sucks. If there was a level 7 Speedroid, we definitely would have made that instead of the Winwich, so we could Speed Recovery it back out. Kite Drake, unfortunately, is an 8, which also sucks. So even when we get him, you know. But we have Crystal Wing, which is a monster negate. We have a summon or effect negate, so effectively two monster negates, and then Crystal Wing and the Winwich, so that's not awful. And then we have Speedroid and Speed Recovery, and then next turn we'll have Psychic Tracker again. So, you know, you can normal this, special this, and then do some other stuff with it, which is another tuner. You can make a 9, something like that, so. But yeah, that's my Speedroid test hands. They're pretty... Speedroids are pretty interesting now, and I definitely I'm liking this over the Symphonics, because what always ended up happening was I was always drawing the Symphonics over the, I was just drawing them way too much, so I think, and not knowing what to do with them, I just couldn't do anything. I think the Psychic Tracker and Wielder are definitely a lot better in this deck. I used to try out Defrag Dragon as well, but I think Tracker and Wielder are going to work out a lot more in this deck. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.